If you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. It's a phrase you may have heard before, but few of us dare to live it out. KVUE's Hank Cavanero introduces us to a man who quit his six-figure salary job last year to work with leather.
Most people go and you buy them in a store and you don't think twice about it.
How often do we look at our lives and cut out the things we don't need? For Nick Dowell inside his Wimberley workshop, it took him years to realize what he didn't need.
You know, before this, I worked in the oil field. I was working offshore. The kids didn't understand why I was always gone, but every time I would leave, they would latch onto me and cry.
He saw no six-figure salary was worth being away from his family.
None of that is worth it. You know, I would much rather be here making purses for women, making belts, you know. It's just a better lifestyle, and that's what makes this so special for my family. And anytime somebody comes in and I cut a belt for them, they don't understand how much that means to our family.
Yeah.
Sarah Dowell is Nick's wife.
We opened this business to help not only be here for our kids, but to get him home was the biggest facet of all of it.
Because being closer to his family wasn't just for his kids.
He struggles with PTSD.
During my time in the Marines, I spent a couple years in Iraq, and as I get older, I seem to have a little bit more difficult time dealing with some of that stuff.
So to be able to come home and have his family during those times is something that he needed for a long time.
What draws me to it the most is that I can somewhat meditate while I do it.
He did everything he could to make sure everybody was taken care of. But now at this point, he gets to take care of himself.
It can really help you deal with a lot of those emotions that you battle with, you know.
Now he's hoping for his store to grow. And ultimately, he can help others find the path he did.
Have a nice business for people to come and work so they're not doing something miserable. Maybe they can learn a trade and they can hopefully find the path in leatherwork like I did, you know? That's the ultimate goal.
Because there are times when it takes cutting things out to become whole.
There's finer things in life than a big paycheck.
Hank Cavanero, KVUE News.
Nick and Sarah's business, called Texas Hills Leather, has a storefront in Wimberley. We've posted a link to their business page with this story on our website, KVUE.com.